I'm always talking about my favorite books, but not my favorite authors. So let's do first and favorites from some of my favorite authors that I have read at least 4 books from. First on this list is Abby Jimenez, the Queen. The first thing I read by her was Part of Your World, and my favorite was probably Yours Truly. Also, are these flipped? I may be pointing at the wrong thing. I don't know, I'm filming in selfie mode. Bringing it back to YYA. The first thing I read by the King, Rick Riordan, was The Lightning Thief, of course, but my favorite thing by him is Mark of Athena. This book is 10 out of 10 incredible. You can tell I loved it because this edition is like beat up. It's years old. It's well loved. Emily Henry, I think I've only actually read 3 books by, so maybe I retract my previous statement of reading 4, but the first thing I read by her was Beach Read, and my favorite thing was probably Funny Story. Ali Hazelwood, I didn't think I would love her because I don't like STEM in general, but her STEMinist romances always hit for me. The first thing I read by her was Love Hypothesis, and my favorite thing I read by her was Bride. This book, it deserves all the hype. It's like so good. I have recently rediscovered that I really like how Cassandra Clare writes. I like forgot because I read her YA book so long ago. The first thing I read by her was City of Bones, but the best thing that she's written in my opinion so far is Clockwork Princess. This book is fully annotated. I sobbed through the reread a couple months ago. It's so good. Quite possibly my favorite author of all time, Sarah J Maas. Like, we don't really need to talk about it. Actually we do, because girl, where's the next book? Where is it? But the first thing I read by her was ACOTAR. I feel like this is where most people usually start, and I do recommend starting here if you're new to her, but the best thing I read by her was either Queen of Shadows or Empire of Storms. These are both very chunky books in the middle of the Throne of Glass series. Hard to choose. These are by far my favorites. And please, for the love of God, if you haven't read Throne of Glass yet, read Throne of Glass. And then last on this list, the queen of cowboy romances, we got Elsie Silver. The first thing I read by her was Flawless, but my favorite book by her or in that series is Heartless.